Alright guys, new Gate Guardian support, and on top of that we're getting Ghoti support. Okay, so that's like the fish support. Okay, so anyways, these are coming out in Fandom Nightmare. So the first one is the Haze of the Ghoti. This is a brand new water fish effect, level 2, 0 attack, 1500 defense points, and it says you can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. The first part is if you control a fish monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Second part is if a monster or monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can target one of them, and one of your banished level 6 or lower fish monsters banish both that opponent's target and this card if you do special summon the other target. The third effect is during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you get to special summon this banished card. Okay, so it doesn't give you your opponent's stuff back. I mean, this is actually a pretty good effect. I mean, you could. There are technically some mermails because that's one of my favorite like archetypes. If you do control, and it's like Pike. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Diva because it's like a sea serpent. But maybe you can splash it in some other water stuff. But the effect is not bad at all. Being able to just have anything special summoned, I mean, because it's an easy summoning condition, right? On top of that, banishing this card doesn't really matter because you get this card back later, and that can reoccur, and then you can just keep on using its effects once, every other like turn, right? Because it's during this next standby phase of the next turn. So I would say this is a pretty good effect overall, and on top of that, like it's a reoccurring thing too. I think the card's pretty solid. Next up though, we have the Moonlight of the Ghoti. So it is a water fish effect, level 6, 2400 attack and 0 defense point, and here is the zoomed up artwork. So Moonlight of the Ghoti's effect says that you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. So the first part is if this card is normal or special summon, you get to add one fish monster from your deck to your hand. Wow, that's really, really good. Except for, this is Sisis. Oh, except for the same copy of itself. Okay, Moonlight of the Ghoti. Then banish one fish monster from your hand or face-up field. Second part is if this card becomes banished, you get to banish one fish monster from your hand, face-up on the field or graveyard, except for Moonlight of the Ghoti, to special summon this card. Okay, I would say this obviously has some synergy over with the previous card. I think that this is still definitely in great addition to this archetype, but I was thinking more of just splashing this in other things. I think this first card, the Haze of the Ghoti, is actually pretty dang good, especially if maybe they start slowly bringing back all the dragon rulers, because the water one, dragon ruler, well, it's in the ban category. We'd have to go into this. Oh, if I could even spell. So right now, as far as the dragon rulers go, well, most of them are actually banned. We have like half of them though. We have Blaster and we do have Tempest, but if Tidal ever comes back, I would say Water would be a lot stronger because, Water was still very, very good when that card was around. Anyways, next up we have the Gate Guardian support. So I'm really excited to check this out as the artwork looks pretty dang cool on this one. So is that a Spider Rider? Heck yeah, dude, the Spider Riders. All right, anyways. Dark Guardian over here is a level 12, so this is a super boss monster. Level 12 Dark Warrior special summon effect monster, 3800 attack, 38 defense, so it's got big boy stats. It's always treated as a Gate Guardian card, so it cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned with Dark Element. Or is this the other card, Dark Element? I was going to say, I don't even know what Dark Element is. So it's a newer card. So it must be special summoned with the newer card, Dark Element, or from your hand or graveyard by shuffling Sangin of Thunder, Kajin, and Suijin into the deck among your face-up cards on the field, in your hand or graveyard, and or your face-up banished card. So basically, if you got to get 3 of them, okay, so that's how we get it out. Okay, so it's got to have a good effect, right? So it can't be destroyed in battle. It's got good stats already, but okay. Second part is this card special summon with Dark Element is unaffected by other monsters' effects and your opponent's activated spell effects. Okay, so pretty much can't be destroyed by battle and is immune to all monsters, and it says activated spell effects, so I'm guessing maybe continuous ones would still like go. Nonetheless, basically, if your opponent not playing traps, this card might be kind of a problem to deal with because it has pretty good stats at the end of the day. It all depends on how easy it is to bring out. Okay, so let's see, with Dark Element, because you can summon it with Dark Element. The other condition, it's been a while since I've seen anyone play Guardian. Is this like really easy? I mean, you'd have to, if you had them in your hand, that's like going 3 cards for 1. Like you better win the duel off of that. But nonetheless, let's check out Dark Element. So Dark Element is a normal spell card that says you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. So it says if you have a Gate Guardian monster in your graveyard, you're going to pay half of your life points to special from one level 11 or higher Gate Guardian monster from your hand, deck, or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Second part is you get to banish this card from your graveyard to add one of your Sangan of Thunder, Kajin, or Suijin that is banished or in your deck to your hand. Okay. So, as long as you just happen to have a Gate Guardian monster, so this would be basically that Gate Guardian in the graveyard, which, okay, let's say that's like one card, right? Pay half your life points, so and you still have to activate this card to special summon one of them. And considering it's considered Gate Guardian anywhere, it summons from the deck, that's just like 2 cards, right? I don't think that's that difficult to get out a pretty decent boss monster, considering like most people only play like Imperm. Most of the traps are not really like, you know, normal Yu-Gi-Oh traps, and then they like, you know, what is it, like evenly matches, and like Imperm are, I would say, probably the 2 more popular trap cards that most people would actually play, considering that this card won't be affected by, well, evenly matched. You're just going to keep this card because you're going to be using it as a happy investment. This card has some potential. It is a super boss monster for sure, considering it's almost immune to everything. That's a pretty good effect. Do you guys think that people will actually run this? There's probably going to be some other ways to deal with it via the extract where they're able to get rid of it. What are the extract cards, guys, that get rid of this card? Because remember, it still can't be destroyed by battle. So even if you bust out your Utopia with 5k attack, it doesn't matter. Okay, you take some damage, you lose the material. I think this card has some potential, considering it's a very low investment, unless you're shuffling all 3 of the cards, because that is not happening. But if it's just Dark Element with this, and you make some sort of turbo deck, and you get out like multiple copies of these, I could see some decks potentially losing to this, because again, remember, it's unaffected by other monster effects. But nonetheless, there's probably, again, there's going to be something in the extract. Let me know, guys, what in the extract just deals with this card. There's probably going to be something. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the video. Drop a like on it if you're new here. Subscribe, turn the bell so you don't miss out when maybe we get some more Gate Guardian support, because I always think it's pretty hype to see what they come out with. Anyways, catch you in the next one. Peace.